Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Deborah Hatswell and you're tuned into BBR, Cryptid and Paranormal Investigations. Thank you for joining me and I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you are well and enjoying your day. I must warn you that the video that you will see during this upload does have some disturbing content. So if you're of a squeamish nature, I wouldn't watch it. A half-hyena, half-dog, with 2 rows of teeth and a mane, was found by a shepherd after it tried to attack him. Now, the mysterious creature was killed by the shepherd after it attacked one of them, as well as their livestock, in the countryside of Romania. But the experts can't decide what the beast actually is, and they can't analyse it due to its body being burnt by the villagers. The mysterious animal was described as a cross between a hyena and a dog, and it's baffled experts after it was killed by one of the shepherds for jumping at them on the road. The bizarre creature was killed in the village of Oancea in eastern Romania. It had also been blamed for attacking sheep, lambs, birds and dogs. Now the footage shows the nightmarish monster dangling from the tree after being burnt by the local shepherds. Its head bears a similarity to a hyena's, even having what looks like a mane, said the Daily Star newspaper. One local shepherd, who had not been named, told reporters, "I don't know what animal it was because I've never seen such a thing before. It had no hair on its head or body, only a mane. It's not a dog, and it had such strange teeth. And it jumped at the shepherd here on the road. That's where I caught it. It was close to the houses. What the hell is this? I've never seen it before." I said that it was a dog, but it has 2 rows of teeth, so that's impossible. Now, experts are split over what the creature could be, and they're unable to carry out detailed examinations because of its burnt body. Adrian Alexandru, the director of Sport, Hunters and Fishermen, said, "In all probability, it's a hyena, an animal that lives in Africa. I concluded that this animal came from somewhere in the Republic of Moldova, and it had crossed the River Prut and settled near the sheepfold. Maybe someone had probably set up a clandestine zoo and the animal probably escaped from there." Biologist Madeline Serban, who is also the Director of Natural Sciences, disagreed. She said, "I don't think it's a hyena because the body structure is totally different. They have a massive head and a different dentition, so the teeth arrangement is not the same. Now, I myself have no idea what the canine can be, but it looks sickly and ill to me. And I would have thought the behaviour was that of a rabid creature to actually approach and try to attack a human. As we know, attacks on humans by unknown canines is something we hear more and more of, and the reports are on the increase. There have been a number of deaths across the world where the deceased has puncture wounds that cannot be explained, bite marks that are unrecognisable. Some of them are completely drained of blood. There have been a number of cases recently in America and Brazil, and one lady in France was killed by an unknown pack while walking her dog in her local nature park. Now, sadly, it's impossible to do any DNA genome analysis to find any answers on the deaths or on the animal caught in Bosnia. It does bear a striking resemblance to the Texas blue dog that is commonly called the chupacabra. Now, this animal was first seen in Texas by a rancher back in 2007, and she'd seen some odd things on her land, but nothing like this. What she found was a hairless canine figure with a blue-grey flesh and bony limbs. Soon after, she and her husband found one of their chickens with its throat torn open, and it had been drained of blood, and this started to happen on a consistent basis. By mid-July, a neighbouring rancher called to say that one of the creatures had been hit by a car near his property. As Mrs. Canyon stood puzzling over the scrawny body on his land, they got another call about another strange carcass, this one closest to Mrs. Canyon's ranch, which would suggest a number of animals were in existence at the time. She sped back in her car, and there it was. Thin, hairless, bizarre, just lying there in the field. Mrs. Canyon still has the animals and they're available for future testing. It would be interesting to see if they and the Bosnian creature have the same or similar DNA. And if you're thinking that you're safe because you're in the UK, let me share a little secret with you that it was only last month that somebody actually wrote in to me and said that they'd seen a hyena, and I have that report ready and up to go. I would like to thank Karen, one of our listeners, for sending me this report. It was new to me and I would have missed it otherwise. So thank you very much, Karen, for that. So I was able to share it with everybody. So very strange creature with a mane and 2 rows of teeth.
Băi, mare, băi, dracule. Păi să-mi bag picior. O, apăruși de ăștia, băi, tu ești prost la cap.
Da? Da. Bă, nu te dau mai aproape, chiar că nu știu ce boală are.
Vine din urmă.
Au ce putea să-l băticiu.
Băi, când vinea ca soluție? Da, asta nu era palma asta.